أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي رب زدني علما. Assalamu alaikum. Today we will discuss the last two surahs of Quran, Surah Falaq and Surah Naas. Both of these surahs are Madni surahs. The contents of these two surahs are so deeply related with each other that they have been designated by a common name, Al-Mufzatan. It means the verses of refuge. Surah Falaq has 5 while Surah Nas has 6 ayats. Together these 11 ayats cover all kinds of evil from which one needs refuge of Allah. Let's first listen to the recitation of the both surahs.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Shane Nazul. Before going further, we should put light on the circumstances due to which these surahs have been revealed on Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. It has been narrated that a Jewish hypocrite has bewitched Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to feel very fatigued and began to fancy that he was doing a thing which he was not actually doing. However, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam remained steadfast and prayed to Allah to help him. So Allah sent 2 angels to him in a dream, and they told him of what he was suffering from, as well as the source of the magic. So as per Allah's revelation, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam read both these surahs and the effect of the magic started vanishing. Thus, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has advised to read these surahs before sleeping and over the sick, as they are also considered a healing. It is very important for us to understand the lessons from this incident. Number 1. Shaitan is an open enemy of mankind but is powerless against Allah. Number 2. Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was not a god but a human being who cannot do anything without Allah's help. Number 3. All human beings will be tested in life. Thus, we should always put our trust only in Allah and be patient, as we cannot do anything against Allah's will. Brief explanation of both surahs. In these surahs, we are giving ourselves in Allah's refuge or protection from all evil and bad things. In Surah Al-Falaq, the protection of Allah was sought against all kinds of evil which provoke others to cause injury to us. These are the evils which attack us from outside. In Surah An-Nas, the protection of Allah has been sought against evil suggestions and temptations which are inside a human's heart. These kinds of evil can harm the person himself or he can harm others. The word falak means to split open. Allah is the one who splits open the seed and brings out the young shoot. Allah is the one who brings out the dawn from the darkness of night. Here Allah has used His divine attribute Al-Falaq to make us realize that only Allah is the one who can break the effects of all kinds of evils and give us protection. Naas means mankind or people. People can have good or evil traits which can affect themselves or others. In the beginning of the surah, we seek Allah's protection. Here, Allah is called as the Lord of Daybreak, the one who can bring light out of darkness. As we've discussed earlier, that only Allah is the one who can break open the effects of all evil and bad things and can bring us in His protection. The 4 different kinds of evils have been mentioned in this surah. Number 1. All those things which nature is to harm others. These are the things which have been created by Allah and they are acting just according to their nature. Like it's a nature of a poisonous snake that it will bite you. Similarly, a volcano or a tornado will always bring destruction. Number 2. Darkness itself refers to evils and crimes. In night's darkness, burglary, kidnapping, drugs, gambling, and many more sins take place which can harm us. Number 3. Magic and the people who practice it also bring damage to us. Magic is an evil activity which brings destruction even to the one who practices it. That's why Allah has marked magic as haram activity. Number 4. Jealousy is an evil trait due to which one wipes out his own and other happiness. Therefore, to avoid the evil eye of jealousy, we should not do boasting of our success and happiness. These are the evils which attack us from outside and bring harm and destruction to us. In this surah, again we are seeking Allah's protection and refuge. Here Allah has been called by His 3 attributes. Number 1. Allah is the one who has created and nourishes man. So He is the Lord of mankind. Number 2. Allah is the one who is the ultimate ruler and everything is owned by Him. So He is the King of mankind. Number 3. Allah is the one who is the only supreme being to be worshipped and loved. So He is the God of mankind. In this surah, Allah has been called with a stronger intention than that in previous surah. It is because the evil mentioned in this surah is far more harmful than that in previous surah. The evil mentioned here is the Satan who tiptoes in the hearts of men again and again. He provokes evil inclinations and makes evil suggestions, thus arousing the feelings of arrogance, selfishness, mercilessness, materialism, ungratefulness, revenge, etc. Ultimately, the man brings harm and injuries to himself and to others. It is stated that on the day of judgment, Satan will say that he has only given suggestions to the man and it is the man who is responsible for his evil deeds. Thus, here we are seeking Allah's protection against an evil heart, either that can be of man or jinn. Jinn are also creations of Allah which can be good or bad just like man. I hope that now you have understood the true importance of these 2 surahs. Al-Muzatan are so comprehensive that no evil or evil inclination has been left out from which refuge has not been sought in Allah. So we should try to learn them by heart and should recite them off and on. If our heart is alive and filled with the zikr of Allah, then the whisper attacks of Satan will fail. Jazakallah.